Hey guys, it's Asia and Jared here. Thanks for tuning in for another episode. Before we start, we wanted to remind y'all that if you like this podcast, you should give us a rating. Click the 5th star.
What if it's not 5 stars to them?
It is. It's 5 stars. It's 5-star quality.
Okay. And then after you do that, make sure you head to our Instagram at donewithadultingpod on Insta. Hit us up in the DMs, leave a comment, like a picture or two. You know the vibes.
All right, let's get this shit started.
What it do, baby?
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you? Well and swell.
I'm feeling a little under the weather, but, just trying to push through, get my shit done. Adulting never stops, so it doesn't matter if you're sick. Bills still have to be paid.
It's that time of the year. The seasons are changing. People start getting all stuffed up, clogged up nasally. Allergy season.
I've had a lot of events for work, so I've been around a lot of people. And I work events, so I feel like my adrenaline has been up for 2 straight weeks working events. And then when it was all over, my body just broke down.
Jeez, I feel like a lot of people can relate to you on that one. You got to build the body, build the immune system, get it strong again.
Well, probably part of that is because I've been eating like shit. I've had no time to go to the gym. This is gonna bring us right into what we want to talk about today, because usually when I'm on my diet shit and my gym routine, I have a pretty strong immune system. But the moment I go off track, it's done. I feel like in my adult life, my body is so weak, I have to stick to a schedule or else I get totally screwed.
As soon as you stray away from there, you can just feel the downfall from it.
Yeah, it's one day off, and it's it takes you 2 weeks to get back in the groove of the gym, and then you take 1 day off and you don't want to go back for a year.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling that now. I was just in New York for the whole work week, and I bought a bunch of clothes. I was like, I'm gonna work out every single day. I worked out not one single time. Just ate all the food that I could because everything was expensed, and my company just has food nonstop. I just feel like a slob and gross, and I haven't worked out in a week, and I just don't feel right.
I feel like anytime I go anywhere, I always am oh yeah, I'm going to bring my workout clothes because I'm going to do this many workouts on this many days. I go so committed, and then I never, ever work out. Doesn't matter if I'm on a work trip or vacation. I just have this entire bag packed with shit that I never wear because I never went to the gym.
Yo, you do not understand. So I was there for the week. So I checked the bag, and then I brought a carry-on bag on. I had my boxing gloves in there. I had my running shoes in there. I had a jump rope in there because I was like, hey, if I can't find a gym, I could just jump rope and sweat for 20, 30 minutes. I literally, I flew in Monday. Tuesday morning, I got up, had to be in early. So I was like, I'm going to run to the office. My hotel was half a block. I was like, I'm going to run to the office, do what I have to do, run back to the hotel, get dressed, and then go into work. I'm in the middle of Times Square. I ran outside from my hotel to the office, and the air in New York is just so disgusting and polluted. I felt like I was going to die.
Is that why though? That's really why you thought you were going to die, because the air is polluted?
Yeah, I didn't want to breathe. I was running, and I was like, I don't want to breathe because it's just nothing but grossness, and every block smells. It was nasty. Sorry if you live in New York.
That was your only attempt at working out this week?
Yes, and it was only a half a mile, so it took me 5 minutes to run there. I'm barely sweating, and then I just walked back because I was like, I'm not doing that again. It was terrible.
So you didn't go to the hotel gym, or I'm sure your job, being the size that it is, you got to have gyms in the office.
No, so yeah, they actually don't have a gym there, and usually I stay at a nicer, fancier hotel. And it has a dope gym, but this time we're our company's on a travel ban, so you only could travel for certain reasons. So they were being extremely, extremely cheap.
When's your first day back to the gym now that you're back? Like, are you going tomorrow? Are you motivated? Or you're like, because when I get back from trips, I'd be like, dag, like, first day back, I'm gonna just relax. And then on the second day, I'd be like, man, I haven't spent any time with Bay. Let me just relax today, too. And by the time you keep doing that, it's like a week has gone by. You're like, dag, I haven't even been to the gym.
Yeah, so my flight was at 1 p.m. today. I landed at like 2. I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna work out when I get home. Yo, I got on that flight, knocked out, woke up on the flight, was kind of tired. I was like, all right, I could still make it to the gym. I get home, see the baby angel. I'm like, I'm not going to no gym today. The F. So I'm gonna try to go tomorrow. I'm gonna try to go tomorrow in the morning. We'll see if that works.
My biggest thing is like, and maybe it's just me because I have a very long commute to my job, but by the time I commute from 6:30 a.m. to 8 a.m., go to the damn job, commute home, now it's 6:30 p.m. Don't let it be winter because then it's pitch black out.
Oh, and freezing cold, yeah.
And freezing cold, and by the time, which is coming up, and by the time all that happens, I don't feel like going to the gym because I've already sat in traffic for this many hours. I got pissed off at work all day and I'm tired of that. And it's just like, but then you know what the worst part about it is? The days that I do go after work, I feel so much better. Like I go to sleep mad quick because I'm so damn tired. I feel like my mood is better. Like I know it's worth it, but to work myself up to get there is the hardest fucking thing.
Yeah, the hardest part about the whole workout is you just
getting
there. So like a lot of people, especially after work, you're like, oh, I'm tired from the whole day. But once you actually go and walk in there and you start working out, like working out actually like wakes you up and gives you the energy you need. So you actually feel a lot better. But it's just like the whole thought of even getting there.
Yes, I always feel better, but I have the worst mental game in the league.
Fake
like
facts,
I'll talk
fake
myself
facts.
out of anything. It doesn't take anything. I'll be on the way, and my gym is like on my way home. Like I try to break up my commute, so like I'll drive 45 minutes, stop at the gym, work out for an hour, and then by the time I'm done with that, traffic's gone. So it's only like another 20 minutes home or whatever. The whole way to the gym, I'm thinking about every single reason why I can't go. My shit is in the seat next to me. I'm like, wait, don't I have to do that thing at home? Like, does Terrence need me to do anything? Like, oh man, I'm only gonna. And my class is at 5:45. If I get there at 5:40, I'm not gonna have enough time to change. I might as well just say.
And then next thing you know, you're driving by the exit you need to take to get to the gym.
And then I just. I'm like, well, I tried. At least my stuff is in the car ready for tomorrow.
Yo, and that's how exactly I'm like, at least my bag's packed for the next day, so I don't have to waste time doing that or energy. Yeah, but it's the worst. Like
it's so hard.
I've been trying to get up in the morning and go at like a 6 a.m. class.
Yeah.
I literally put my alarm on at 5:15, snooze to 5:30. Now, if I snooze again, it's a wrap. But if I actually get up at 5:30, I'm going to make it. But once you like get that workout done in the morning, I just feel like I feel so much better about the day. Like I feel accomplished somewhat. But there's a lot of times I'm just like snooze, and then I wake up. I'm like, yo, I should have went and worked out.
Yes, but and then it's better in the morning because you don't have to do it after work. But like, I hate showering at the gym. Like,
oh yeah, like bringing clothes and doing that.
Yeah, like I don't have time to go to the gym and come back home. So all that is just like too fucking much for me. So I either go after work on my way home or it doesn't happen at all. And then this is the worst part about my gym habits is obviously on the weekends when I'm not commuting, those should be my prime gym days. Like Saturday and Sunday should be a no-brainer. Saturday and Sunday come, what happens? I sleep in till 10 o'clock.
Especially if you're out the night before or you're even like drinking the night before. You're like, I don't want to go work out. Yeah.
It's impossible.
Yo, life at this age is so
It's
difficult.
impossible.
And you want to know the crazy thing? Like you and I, we don't even have kids yet or anything like that. So just imagine like you trying to do this with like kids and things like that.
How do people go to the gym with children? How? I feel like I know my sister, she does like a lot of at-home workouts. Like maybe that's the solution. So like she does like Beachbody or like Insanity.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
Me too. But I feel like that's a good solution for people. Like probably a good solution for me because if you're on a time crunch, at least you can work out. You're already home. You can jump in the shower and you can take out that commuting part. But I am a creature who needs other people around me to be suffering just as much as me to motivate myself.
A little motivation.
I can't work out alone. Maybe it's the basketball thing in me,
Well, yeah,
but like
you've been working out with a group your whole life as like a former
I
athlete.
need other
So,
people. I need to make sure other people are suffering just as much as me. So I can be like, oh, at least I look better than that guy.
so you can see the pain on their faces and them struggling and be like, well, at least I'm not that
Yes, like
bad.
yes, or like, am I the only one struggling this hard, or is this like an actually hard workout? Like, and that's what I get right now. I go to Orange Theory, which is like just like that. It's group workouts. It's in high intensity. Like, it's good. I love it, but it's so fucking hard. Like,
I've never done that one yet.
I'm gonna bring you when I can bring a friend day.
Yeah, I want to go to that one. I've been to like other group ones like Barry's boot camp or something like that, and then just like other like boxing stuff.
I could never. I would die. I would pass out at Barry's boot camp.
It was cool. It was cool. I don't know why it's so expensive though. It was like $300 a month. That joint's nutty. I was like, who would pay this amount of money to work out? But people are paying it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like millennials are so, like, I've heard people say around town, like, millennials are the fitness generation. Like, we value our health and whatever. I think that's fucking phenomenal. But like we're also paying like Orange Theory, if you want the unlimited package, like you're paying 170 plus a month, like to go an unlimited amount of time into any location.
That's
Like
crazy.
that's more than my fucking car
Yeah, that's
insurance.
wild to me. That's wild to me. I pay 120 for a boxing gym, and that's like one of the best workouts you can get.
So do you think it's worth it?
Yeah, but it's 120. It's not 180 or 170 or 190 or $200.
But to me, like even those prices, they could be worth it. Like if you're really trying to transform yourself, those prices could be worth it if you go consistently. That's the
Yeah, because
only
otherwise you're
key,
just wasting your money.
which is what Asia is doing.
Yeah, it's actually funny though because I was like growing up, or even like just a few years ago, I was like, I would never pay like over $100 for any type of gym thing. Like I would just go to a regular gym and then do cardio myself. But then as I got older, I was like, hey, I'll do this boxing thing for 120 a month. It's not that bad.
Plus, because like I feel like the key to not being miserable when you work out is like don't do shit that you hate doing. Like I fucking hate running. I hate running outside. This is the part of Orange Theory I don't like is the treadmill part, but I tolerate it because I know there's going to be something else coming up next. But like, you will never find me on the streets running down the road. Like
I hate
that's a
running
no for
too.
me. So I'm not gonna then every day like put myself through some running workout because then I will be miserable. Like you need to pick something. So like if boxing, which is a dope, crazy workout, like you probably burn a billion calories a session, and it's like fun. And I used to do boxing, and I liked it because I'll be going there mad pissed off
Yeah,
about stuff
get your aggression out.
like work or whatever.
Lower those stress levels.
Yes.
Yeah, but another thing with like working out, if you keep doing the same exact workout time over time, like of course you're going to be
Yeah, it's
tired
not
of
gonna
it.
work.
You have to do something that's fun. You got to do something that's different, something that's going to spice up your workout life. It's kind of just like when people try to spice things up in the bed. You gotta do that with your you gotta do that with your workout as well. But actually, I think like a lot of these like Barry the boot camps and like these Orange Theory things. I think a lot of those are like even like cycling. A lot of those are becoming so popular now, especially with like Instagram and social media, because like people are getting like famous off of stuff like that.
Yo, I was reading this article about like gyms or whatever. I'll post it, but it was like from the Business Insider, and there like apparently there's this like gym in New York. It costs $900 a month.
What?
$900 a month. It's called. It says some well-off New Yorkers pay up to $900 a month for a membership at Manhattan's Performix House. That's the name of the gym.
That's ridiculous.
They said it's an elite gym with a rigorous application process, a private entrance, and a content studio for social media influencers in the gym. It's part of the
So
gym.
it's just a gym, and they just go there take pictures. Like that's crazy.
Which makes me think like, shout out to the millennials for wanting to be fit and healthy and live our best lives. I am about that. But like, I truly believe at the bottom of my heart that nobody cared this much about fitness until Instagram.
I mean, I think people did, but we just have the now you have the avenue to see it more. And then once people saw that other people what they were doing, they just took it to the next level and made it extreme. So like now it's extreme, but like fitness has always been a thing all throughout life. You know what I mean? It's been like something that's important to people. But now that with Instagram, it's easier to see.
I understand, but like the pressure, I feel like there's more pressure about it with Instagram. Like if you're not posting on Instagram that you're at the gym or whatever, like you feel that like part of the reason some people go to the gym is just because of the pressure of your Instagram
Oh,
content
they just want
or
to get
like,
the story off or the flick off real quick.
yes, like,
Yo, actually, nah. Actually, I actually agree with you right now because like this gym I go to, it's just a wild fitness. But since I've been going there, I've been seeing people like just the way people dress going to the gym. I'm like, why are you dressed like that to get
yeah.
your workout in? And I'm like, oh, it's because you want to get a picture off and you want to be like the fly guy at the gym. Like, why are you wearing Yeezys to work out? And you like, why are you wearing a long line T-shirt to like? It's just weird.
I agree with you in some sense, but I also, devil's advocate, think like, you know, some people that I've talked to that are like really into fitness or like trying to start their fitness business online or on Instagram say like the reason why, and this is females, by the way, I can't speak for males, but the reason why they like spend so much money on spandex and sports bras and like cute shit to go to the gym is because it's like, look good, feel good. Like the better you look at the gym, the more motivated you're going to be to like work hard, which I still don't know if I believe, but it makes more sense to me when like girls are wearing like matching and shit like that. I never seen nobody wearing Yeezys at the gym before, so that's something totally different.
Nah, F that. That saying is when you're playing a sport and you have people watching you play that sport. When you're going to the gym, nobody's looking at you. Nobody's worried about you. F out of here. Go in there and go in there and get your workout in.
Yeah, but maybe they're not worried about other people looking at them. Maybe they just want to feel good for themselves. I don't know. I wouldn't know. I don't go to the gym. I literally go to the gym in the most ratchet.
We do have to talk about the other side though. Like there's some people who be in there looking they do be looking a hot mess. Like
That's
the
me.
old guys wearing the spandex and their right nut is hanging out. Like, come
Okay,
on, bro.
no, not that.
Like,
Not
yo,
that.
put some shorts on. You don't gotta be out with a tight spandex on. Like we can see your whole little Jimmy. Like, come on, bro.
I get so many looks at Orange Theory Fitness because it's like a pretty bougie gym, so all the females go. And obviously, there's no black people that go to the one that I go to. So I just come in there. I just go in there with my random ass spandex and some old basketball t shirt. And they're all just looking at me like, why would you ever step out the house like that? And I'm like, look, I'm about to sweat. Like, I'm not here to look cute. Like, the fact that I'm even here at all is a win for
Like,
me.
like
So,
you're happy I'm even in your presence, or you should be.
yes, like the fact that I'm here right now took me a lot of effort. So please do not look at me funny because I'm wearing a cutoff t-shirt.
I feel like we're kind of straying off topic, but here's a question for you. I know we were talking about like the people, especially the influencers, and like how people get dressed and like try to be all fashionable at the gym. How do you feel about people approaching others at the gym, like trying to bag?
I think it's weird. Okay. This has only happened to me one time, and it was a very long time ago, and it made me very uncomfortable because I was caught off guard.
Oh, somebody tried to bag you?
This was like a college, I was home for the summer, going to the gym with my friend, and that happened. The reason why I didn't like it was because when I get to the gym, I have to stay so laser focused on what I'm doing, or else I'm not going to give my maximum effort. So when I'm at the gym, I'm focused as fuck, and now you're trying to come. I have my headphones in, like, now you want me to take out my headphones in the middle of my set to listen to you try to shoot your shot? Like, no. Don't interrupt what I'm doing, please. Like, that's a no.
Fellas, if you are listening to this, do not try and bag people at the gym. Leave people
Just
alone.
a no. Like,
just let the girl come up to you. Don't do that. Don't be the guy in the gym walking up to every girl trying to bag. Like, leave these ladies alone. Let them get their workout in.
thank you.
If you disagree, let us know. But let them get their workout in. Leave people alone. Especially like headphones in as well. Like,
yes, like
leave them alone.
Headphones should be the universal sign not to bother me. So just don't. Like, just skip it, please.
Hold on, is this more creepy? Like going into the gym's Instagram location tag and then finding them on social media and then trying to bag through social media? Is that creepier than trying to bag in the gym per se?
Almost, I want to say no, because I feel like doing that to people on social media, like looking them up and finding them and shit is so normalized. Like I feel like shooting shots in DMs these days is so normalized that someone might be like, okay, that was weird, but you might be more inclined to answer someone in the DM than you would be if they walked up to you in the gym.
Face to face.
Nobody wants to talk to anybody face to face. At least I don't. Maybe I should just speak for myself.
Like, leave me alone.
Like, please.
Like, yeah, even like guys talking to me in the gym, like when I'm in the gym by myself trying to get my workout in, like I don't want y'all talking to me.
It's just like not cute. And it's like, as a female, like I know that I don't look my best right now. So whatever you're saying to me just isn't true because I know I look a hot mess. I smell like no. This is just a no. Like it's a no. It's just a no.
So guys, don't do that. And then ladies, I got something for y'all too. When you guys go buy your leggings, make sure you buy the right thread count.
Oh my God, here Jared goes.
When you bend over, your whole thong or undergarments shouldn't be seen. Get the thick.
Listen to yourself. Don't you think that females know how to buy leggings? Don't you think that if somebody's ash is showing through their leggings, they wore those leggings to show their ass?
No, I think these people think that the thread count is right, or they can't see their behind and they bend over and you can see everything. I don't think
you never bought a pair of leggings in your life, so how would you know? All females wear our leggings. You don't think when they try them on, they don't bend over and see how they look? They might just be like, fuck it. I don't know anybody. I don't care. I ain't going to be doing squats.
Bro, there was legit one time in the gym, there was like 30 women and they all had see-through leggings on. There's no way. There's no way they're doing that on purpose. They're not doing that on purpose. Is that a thing? Are women really doing that?
I'm not saying they're doing it on purpose to show their ass in the gym. I'm saying that every woman has a selection of leggings, whether it be 1 or 25, and that woman knows exactly how each one of those leggings fits on their body. So that day at the gym, when they chose the see-through leggings, either A, it was the only option, B, they didn't give a fuck about people seeing their ass, or yes, C, they purposely wore those.
That's weird to me.
What's weird about it?
Why do you want your butt out? Why do you want your thong hanging out?
I don't.
Especially in the gym.
I personally do not, but some people don't give a fuck, so just look away.
Especially like in a location where you're going to be making different movements, bending over, jumping, doing anything. Why would you want to have people like seeing your butt and your hiney, and your undergarments? I don't get it.
Just walk up to that person with their headphones on and ask them in the gym next time.
Nah, I'm good on that.
Oh my gosh. That was a good question though.
So other than the pressures of like you just going to the gym, what about like different diets and whatnot? Do you feel like you always have to diet, or is there a time where you're never not dieting?
Well, for me personally, I feel like I go through ebbs and flows. Like, okay, the first thing I'll say is obviously one part about adulting that really sucks is like, I feel like after you hit like 25, your body just like, I used to eat whatever the fuck I wanted when I was 19. I was also doing 4 workouts a day because I was playing basketball, but still my metabolism was crazy. I feel like when you hit 25, certain foods just they make you feel like shit or this and that. So for me,
they just stick to you for a while.
Yeah. It's just like, wow, I can't eat cheese because I'll have 25 fucking pimples in 2 days. Like, so I feel like for me, I don't always enjoy eating healthy, but I do just because I don't want to feel miserable. But at the same time, like it's hard I do pretty good Monday through Friday. I meal prep. I bring my lunch to work. I don't eat out. I make dinner when I get home. But on the weekends, it's just a fucking free for all. And that's why I can never go lose weight. I'm always maintaining because I do good for 5 days and then I eat shit and drink alcohol for 2 days. And it's like, it doesn't even out.
Yeah, I remember me and the baby angel, we tried to do like we watched this documentary on Netflix. I forgot the name of it. But yeah, after that, we watched that. We were like, we're going to go vegan. So we went vegan during the week and then we would just do whatever we want on the weekend. Yeah. So we were like, oh, let's do this. Let's go vegan. And then we can't go like meatless. So we were like, on the weekends, we'll eat whatever we want. Bro, we would go ham on the weekends.
Right. Like you just go so hard.
Go ham. Pizza, burgers, chicken wings, milkshakes, literally any and everything. But we actually, I was shocked that we were able to do it so long, but it was kind of pointless because we were just go ham on the weekends. Like, what's the point?
I could never, like, I understand why people are vegetarians and vegans, and I'm just like, please keep it up because I can't contribute to this fight because I cannot not eat meat. Like, it's impossible. Consistency is the key to dieting, obviously. Like, they say it takes 30 days to make a habit or whatever. But, like, the holidays are coming up. It's football season. Every Sunday, I'm eating dip and drinking beers. And then during the week, like, God forbid you have one busy work week or you don't go shopping one week and you have to order out lunch every day. It's like you can go downhill so fast.
Nah, it's tough, especially like if you don't have everything lined up, like the whole meal prep thing. Do you do that? I don't do meal prep or anything.
I do it. The reason I did this diet, have you heard of the Whole30?
I have.
Yeah, so I did that, which I know there's a lot of fad diets out there like Whole30, keto, veganism, like there's a million things that you could do. I did the Whole30. I've done it several times. I really do like it. It's pretty challenging, but that program got me into meal prepping because it's impossible to complete it if you don't plan your meals out. And I realized that, especially with lunches, like every Sunday, me and Bay, we meal prep our lunches for the whole week because if we don't, it's game over.
Because you're eating out, ordering lunch every day?
Every day. I will eat Chipotle every day.
That does save you money as well. Going back to one of our previous episodes, that helps with that helps with the finances a little bit. You're not spending $10 to $15 every day on lunch.
Definitely. And if I have a good weekend, like this weekend, I don't really have anything going on. So on Sunday, I might meal prep my lunches and my breakfast because I leave for work so early. I eat breakfast when I get there. So I'll meal prep breakfast, I'll meal prep lunch, and then all I have to worry about is dinner. And it is so helpful.
So have you, other than the Whole30, have you done keto diet as well or no?
I did keto for like 2 days and I was like, this is terrible.
Isn't it just like all meat or
it's like
meat and carbs?
No, it's no carbs and it's like high fat. But like on the Whole30, they do, you can eat meat, vegetables, fruit, nothing with added sugar, which is essentially everything.
Yeah, it's like everything in life. I'm like addicted to sugar too.
And then you can have you don't have to delete all carbs. You can have white potatoes and sweet potatoes, but only like baked or whatever. Which is, for me, I think a pretty good compromise. I have an addiction. I know, Jared, you have an addiction to ice cream. I have an addiction to French fries.
Oh, yeah, me too.
No, but like there have been several moments that I've been with Jared and he'll eat a whole meal and be like, damn, I'm mad full, but somehow still has room for ice cream. Like,
bro, I'm addicted to sweets and sugar. Like, it's bad.
I don't have that as it relates to sweets and sugar, but like I could eat a whole meal and then if anybody at the table has leftover fries, like send them my way. It's like I have a second stomach for French fries.
Yo, I saw this one article. It said that French fries like increases, I forgot the percentage, but it increases your chance for cancer. But then I saw this one person, they commented on it and was like, well, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. And I just started dying because that's the truth. Like all these foods and different things, just living life in general just can give you cancer. So you might as well enjoy it while you're here.
I don't know where it is. I don't know if it's in the air or if it's in the food or the preservative, but I'm convinced that there's mad shit around us that we don't even know is causing cancer.
Yeah, it's scary. Hey, the conspiracy theorists would say it's the chemtrails.
The what?
The chemtrails? You ever heard the chemtrail conspiracy?
No. Okay, so what is it?
It's just conspiracy that it's the government dropping like chemicals in the air.
Oh, God.
All the humans can breathe it in and it causes different types of diseases and things like that.
Okay, well, look.
Oh, we should have a whole episode just on conspiracy theories.
Yeah, that'd be funny because I have a lot of them.
Hey, write that down. That would be lit.
Okay, I'll write it down. And I just want to say one thing about polluted air. You were talking about New York, and I know you love New Jersey, your precious state, but I'm sorry, the air smells there. It literally smells.
No, it smells in North Jersey. I'm from South Jersey. South Jersey and North Jersey are two completely different places. It's two different states.
Well, why does it smell?
Because it's next to New York. What do you think? It's North Jersey. You go down to South Jersey, it's nice fresh air. But North Jersey smells like trash because, I'm sorry if you live in New York, but because New York. That's my reasoning behind it.
That's scary. The air shouldn't smell.
Bro, like I'm telling you, it was literally a half a mile my run, and I just like I was holding my breath the whole time because it was just trash everywhere. It just smelled polluted. I was like, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, I guess I could see that. I'm gonna die. You're so dramatic.
But back to these back to the diets though, like it's so weird because there's so many different diets and there's different research that gives you like the positives and the negatives. So I guess just whatever fits best for you and what you enjoy the most.
I feel like I hear all the time that staying healthy and like if you're on a journey to lose weight, like it's all about 80% diet. And sometimes I feel like that's so true because there have been times when I've gone to the gym like 4 or 5 days a week, but my diet hasn't been like the way that I wanted it to. And I might not lose anything or I might gain. And then like if I do like 2 weeks of like clean eating and going to the gym, like the results are crazy. Like all about diet, which is just so hard.
Yeah, it's tough. Like I stick to a diet for like a day and then I'm just on to doing whatever I want.
I literally start a diet every Monday, and then by like Wednesday, the
So
diet's
it's over,
over.
right?
And then on Sunday, I'm like, okay, babe, like I'm gonna be serious this week. Like this is the diet. It's the first of the month. Like this is happening. Buckle down. Like don't invite me to do shit. He's like, yeah, okay. Like he doesn't even listen anymore.
Yeah, he already knows what's coming after that.
And then by Thursday, he's texting me like, is the diet over? Like I'm trying to get some pizza. I'm like, yeah, you straight? Let's get some pizza.
Yo, that's the realest thing ever. Yeah, it's just hilarious.
It's ridiculous though. Like it's hard. And I just feel like when I was younger, there was never any education or like anything about nutrition. Like even in college when I played basketball, towards the end we started seeing a nutritionist, but it wasn't seeing a nutritionist and learning about like the effects of food on your body. I feel like that just wasn't that important or like it wasn't taught to us when we were younger. So now we're adults and we're trying to figure out how to balance like going to work, paying the bills, not gaining weight because our bodies are changing. And we're just sitting here trying to try all these diets because you really don't know what works for your body or not because you were never taught about it.
Exactly. And like obviously the more knowledge you have, the better you'll do. But that's actually something like I was actually thinking like I've never growing up I didn't hear about like veganism or anything like that. And then as I got older, I found out about it. But looking at it now, like when we have kids, like we can start sharing that information and knowledge to them like earlier and earlier in life. So then hopefully they can choose what they want to do and then become healthier. Like I understand how like veganism is like a good positive thing or even being vegetarian. But like say if you are a vegan or a vegetarian and you have kids, do you force your kids to live that lifestyle or do you give them the choice to do that?
I feel like it's not forcing. Like if you're raising kids, your kid's gonna eat whatever's in the house. But if your kid gets to a certain age and they go to school and they have chicken nuggets and they like the chicken nuggets, they just wanted to try them because their friend was trying them. For me, like when I have a kid, I would be like, okay, if you want to try that and you want to eat that, that's fine. Hopefully, whatever I've instilled in you from birth until now about like taking care of your body has made some effect. Like I feel like when they get to the age,
And they'll like make their right decisions.
yeah, like I don't really agree with forcing kids to be vegans, but I mean, I understand families if you're a vegan family and you grow, then it's like your kid doesn't know what they're missing because they've never even had meat, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Like when I like growing up, I used to like love like you know me, I eat terribly, bro. Like
Hmm.
I eat terribly. So like growing up, I was always into Burger King, McDonald's, Wendy's. And then as I got older, like just learning about the different types of food and like how terrible like those chains are for you. I stopped eating McDonald's. I never thought I would do that. Burger King was my favorite of all time. Stopped eating Burger King. Then Wendy's was my goat. Stopped eating Wendy's. So like now when like I have kids, I'm like even like the baby angel, like growing when I first met her in college, I don't think she's ever been like to McDonald's. And I was looking at her like, what? You've never been to McDonald's? What are you talking about?
I feel like this is a bigger Pandora's box, but that's such a good example because I did a lot of research when I was in school doing social work. I studied like health or whatever, and the access to healthy food in like Black communities and communities that are like struggling or just not at the socioeconomic level as white communities is totally different. Like wherever people are growing up in poorer communities, there's a McDonald's every mile away. You know what I mean? And if you're growing up and you're a single parent or you're just trying to hustle to feed your family, like you can get fucking 10 McNuggets and split it 5 each with your 2 kids for $3. Do you know what I mean? So it's like it's
Yeah, like the worst food for you is cheap.
yes, it's almost like the poor communities, which are usually black communities, are forced to like feed their kids that food because there's no affordable food. Like these families aren't able to afford Whole Foods and Trader Joe's. I feel like that is a bigger like social issue as far as like raising black children that like eat healthy.
That is very, very true. And I wasn't even trying to go that route, but that's like, I mean, it fits though.
It's crazy.
Yeah, like growing up, like there was a McDonald's literally at the end of my block, pretty much. And then you have the dollar McDoubles, the dollar chicken sandwich, the dollar fries. You
Yeah.
get a whole meal for $3, $4. So like, why would you not? And it's good. Like I don't know what they put in there. It's good, but it tastes good.
You know, it's like sometimes you have to just feed your kids and do whatever you have to do. And I feel like people always judge parents who like feed their kids fast food. And it's like, you don't know like what that family's trying to do for their kid. Like they might be eating McDonald's now so that they can save enough money for their kid to go to college in 15 years. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, so you could turn the noodles into pasta.
exactly. So
Turn the ramen noodles. Yo, I used to kill ramen noodles too.
I used to kill ramen too.
The saltiest thing ever.
In college, ramen's the best shit because it's fucking 99 cents and it tastes good every time. And it takes 2 minutes to make in the microwave.
But the crazy thing is, like, you look back on like that through our lives, and then as you look to the future, like we're gonna do certain things so like our kids are healthier.
Exactly.
So like,
Exactly.
hopefully, like like I said, she didn't. My baby angel, she didn't have McDonald's until like she met me, which is probably crazy to me. So like maybe when we're having kids, we won't have them eat that fast food like McDonald's, Burger King, stuff like that. And if they want burgers or something like that, there's like higher end fast food spots that I think
Yeah.
are healthier options or alternatives. Even though,
What do you think
and
is
like,
the most high end fast food?
so Be Good.
Oh yeah, they're good.
I think Chick-fil-A is fairly healthy. If depends on what you get.
I was just first of all, Chick-fil-A is not healthy at all. I was about to say
grilled chicken sandwich. You can get a grilled chicken salad.
I don't care if I'm on a health mission with my kids and I feed them fucking vegetables 3 meals a day. If I want some fucking Chick-fil-A on Friday, my kids are going to be eating Chick-fil-A like it's nobody's business.
Big facts. Big facts.
It's too good. Like sometimes you don't want to deprive your kid of some good ass food like Chick-fil-A.
But then again, like you don't know, like maybe in like 5 years from now, there's going to be some crazy study that comes out and says like Chick-fil-A is like worse than McDonald's. Like you never know.
Well, to me, it's like all fast food chains are McDonald's, Burger King, Chick-fil-A, whatever you are. If you have a drive-through, like your shit has preservatives in it. As a matter of fact, we were just talking about not learning about nutrition, and I now remember the only thing I ever learned about nutrition was in my freshman year health class when they showed that documentary about McDonald's and that dude that ate it every day. Did you guys watch that?
Yeah, I did watch it. Yeah, Super Size Me.
Remember when they put the French fries, the fresh French fries in the container, and then the McDonald's French fries, and then 3 weeks they looked exactly the same?
Bro.
Do you remember that part?
Yeah, have you ever found like a fry just like in your car, like under your seat? It's like a year later, bro, and it's like the same. Like, come on, dog. That's not normal.
The point I'm trying to make is whether it's a McDonald's fry or a Chick-fil-A fry, no matter what type of fry it is, it's going to look the same under your seat a year later. So to me, it's like all fast food is fucked up.
Well, yeah, that's just the American food industry as a whole. Like you're like the world traveler. When you go other places, does the food taste different to you than like American food?
Oh, it's so much better. And
because all their stuff is fresh and they don't have the preservatives and all that extra stuff.
And you know what's the craziest part? Like the funniest thing that happened to me one time I was overseas and they don't take shit to go like in other places. Like if you sit at the table and eat your meal and you don't finish it all and you're like, damn, this shit was mad good. I want to take this back to my hotel and eat it later. And you ask for a to-go box, they will look at you like you have 17 heads. Like that's not a thing.
They're like, to go? Like what?
They don't even have to go containers. They're just like, no, we can't do that for you. Like, you just need to eat your meal and keep it moving. Like, they don't do that because they eat fresh every meal. They don't warm up leftovers.
That's hilarious. I never even thought about that.
Okay, I feel like another important thing that is a part of all of this conversation about staying fit and being healthy is like mental health. And I have like a lot of opinions about this. I feel like it's a big topic though, but it's like the one of the most important things, like right next to physical health.
Yeah, because I think like weight could affect like people's mental health, especially with like how they perceive themselves to others and things like that. That is a pretty good topic, actually.
And like obviously I think the biggest thing about mental health today is social media and like trolls and comparing yourself to people on social media who are using fucking apps to tune their shit anyways. Like it's crazy and I think all of that stuff is connected. I don't know. I feel like should we have like a mental health expert or like some sort of therapist on the show? We need like a resident done with adulting therapist that can just come on every couple months or so and check in on our mental health.
Yo, that would be actually kind of dope. Like that would be a new little segment. And then like people would know that like week of the episode, so then they could shoot us like their
Yes.
like questions or something. Like maybe they're going through something. They need to hear the expert speak on it. That's dope.
Good idea.
Yeah. Next, another episode. We're hammering that down.
Yes, shout out to my Howard University people, School of Social Work. I know a lot of clinical social workers that can help us out with this. So, Jared, can you write that down so we don't forget?
Speaking of Howard, that's another topic that we have to discuss as well.
HU?
That's another one we got to discuss.
Homecoming's coming up. We were supposed to do homecoming when I went there, and you guys never came.
Bro, I remember that. Hey, it's not too late. It's not too late.
Maybe next year, definitely before either of us have kids, we need to go to Howard Homecoming.
Next year, write it in stone. If you're listening to this, hit us up if you want to join along.
Get the crew.
It's going to be popping.
Before we end, we can't forget about the Millennial shout out.
Oh, yeah. We got to hit the Millennial shout out. We actually have a new name for this segment. We want to thank everybody who helped us out with the poll and gave us their suggestions on what we should name this new topic. It's actually going to be called Millennials Making Moves now. It's a pretty dope name that somebody gave us, so we appreciate that.
Definitely better than Millennial shout out.
I know. I was like, yo, we have to get a better name. We have to do something. So luckily the listeners helped us out with that. I appreciate y'all. Who do we have making moves this week?
Oh, I love that name. So since we've been talking about fitness all day, for our millennial who's making moves, we have HT Physique. Her name is Heather, also known as HT. She's the owner and lead coach of HT Physique Fitness, which is a health and wealth brand dedicated to guiding individuals on their health and fitness journey.
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty dope. We went like through her website and her Instagram and whatnot, and I mean, just going through the page itself is pretty dope. She just doesn't focus on the aesthetic or anything like that. She does the personal training, mindset coaching, even like nutritional guidance and financial coaching. Whoever's interested, she'll definitely will help you out. She'll make you win physically, mentally, and financially. So she's definitely someone good to check out and someone good to support.
Yeah, follow her at HT_physique, which we'll put in the show notes. She also has a website, htphysique.com. You'll notice that she's actually LA based, but she does a ton of like online personal training, which I feel like I've actually never personally used a trainer before, like a one-on-one trainer. And, you know, I definitely think that some sort of online program would be super convenient, super easy to use. And she's just a very dope individual. So support her, follow her brand, use her services if you're trying to live your best healthy life.
Yeah, definitely hit her up. Tell her that we sent you guys. You know her personally, right?
We have a mutual friend. We were actually in a wedding together. We were both bridesmaids. That's how we met in California. The wedding was in California. So she's just super dope, super positive. Her energy is dope. So I want to shout her out. So y'all can go get fit with Heather while Jared and I finish our pints of ice cream.
Yeah, I just ate a whole pint and I feel...
Do you feel great or what?
I mean, I should feel bad about it, but I actually don't. It tasted so good. Like I was like, I'm gonna have a little bit But then each bite started tasting better and better, yo. And I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna finish it. And now I can't wait to wake up and work out in the morning.
Oh, that's so funny. Okay, you guys, thanks for listening to another episode. Like we always say, please review, please rate, please give us your feedback. We love reading that shit.
Big facts. Hit us up on the Insta. You already know the tag, but it's at Done With Adulting Pod. Leave us some comments, hit the DMs, give us some feedback, give us some topic ideas if you got something on your mind.
And if you feel so inclined, post us on your story. Get the word out there.
Also, don't forget to hit us up with some companies you would want to shout out. If you guys have any family members or friends doing their thing, starting their own brand, let us know. We'll shout it out.
Yes, facts. All right, Jay Reed.
Well, that was another fun, dope episode.
It's
talking
been
about
real.
fitness and dieting, and now I'm hungry.
I know. I definitely had a cheeseburger before we started this, so
I think I might be getting a cheeseburger tonight. So,
all right, let's do this.